Why are my hands so big? T-pose for life.
My leg.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh!
That's penis.
I'm
Australian.
I'm from the No, he's Australian. He's the Aussie.
British Australian.
Other way around.
Now I'm British.
Green bin Tuesday.
What?
I'm probably not gonna be able to get any alcohol tomorrow. My budget's not looking like it's gonna allow it.
I can give you monies.
You don't have to give me money. It's gay.
I'm guessing he's a bottom
You're gay.
for you, Pika.
No.
Excuse me? What?
I'm
We're
accusing
just
you,
friends,
man.
dude.
Sure. Just friends. It was just a business trip to South Florida Beach. Nope.
More Grey Goose.
That's how you get drinker. Hey, bro, drink, motherfucker. Drink.
I brought my moonshine. Hey, yo, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. You trying to drink, dog?
I did. I brought moonshine, orange juice, and watermelon liqueur and mixed it all into one, and it's just blowing my head off.
Well, you got some Midori mixed with it. Is that what it is?
Everyone grab your fucking drink.
I know. I got a whole thing of Midori. That and pineapple Malibu with Midori and then anything is just like candy.
Yes. It is literally like, let's go.
My ditty comes down.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
There's so many people here. No, I don't want to change avatars. Dick thing to do.
I can't believe I missed you at last MFF.
Well, I mean, MFF is huge. Huge.
I can't believe he doesn't know what it is, though. You can just Google it. At this point, just Google it.
What is it? What is it?
If he wants you to know, he can tell you.
Turn the TV
Yeah, I
on.
turn on the TV. You see nobody there, and I'm just like,
Well, yeah, that's
we're in the Langolier storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, you can turn on the TV?
Time is
Yeah.
stopped.
No! Oh my God! There's a Roomba! There's the Roomba going across the dinner.
So, I work 2 jobs in my life. I work at Walmart, which I've been working there for 3 years. And recently, I picked up a job at 7-Eleven. I work graveyards there, and oh God, it can be fun.
Can I just pause it? There's a ginger running around in the lobby. Like, I literally just... There's
That's what I was saying.
a guy...
Really?
There's a guy running around the lobby all by himself. No, it's not the Roomba. It's... There he is! He's running towards the fountain. Yeah, sorry, Nexus. I just thought I'd have to point that out. It's like...
No, it's all good. My position in Walmart is called store standards. What I do is I go outside, I grab the carts, I fill up the pop, the chips, so all that sort of stuff. So I help a lot of customers. So it's the end of the night. I'm heading outside to grab more buggies because we're low inside and I need to fill it every night before we close the store. We have our buggy corral right here, but right next to it is like a gravel area with a tree because the main road goes right here. Someone parked their car right in the middle of the road, right next to that gravel patch and all that. So cars are having to go around them through the handicap parking area to get around them. Okay, I might as well quickly write up their license plate if anything happens. So I quickly go behind them, I write it on my hand, and I'm like, okay, continuing on, I start grabbing my carts. I see the person walking out and walking towards their car. I quickly just put my stuff down and I walk over to them. They see me walking over to them and they walk faster, get in the car and trying to start as fast as I can. I gently knock on their window and I'm just like, hi, like, and so they roll down their window. The moment they roll down their window, they look at me with this tone, what do you fucking want? And
Jesus.
At this point, they've started their car, and I'm just as polite as I possibly can, being a good associate. I'm like, ma'am, for next time, you cannot park your car here, as this is the middle of the road. People are having to drive through the handicap zone to get past you. So just for next time, go into the actual parking. She looks at me, same tone. I can park wherever I fucking want, and then zooms off, missing my feet, which I'm luckily wearing steel toes, but she drives off. So I'm like, okay, continue. My carts, I bring it in. I give the license plate number, and I tell what happened to my management. The cops get sent after her, and she got arrested that night.
Yes! Yes!
I know the cops way too well for where I live because it's a small town and it's a retirement town. We have to deal with them so much, both in Walmart and 7-Eleven. It is...
Yes! That's beautiful. Perfect.
Story time.
About 10 years ago, I used to go on vacation for like a weekend, camping kind of thing, somewhere in the northeast of England. Really nice seaside town kind of thing, and there'd be like 20 of us. It would be like a proper lads' holiday. So we go out one night, we get a bit drunk at the pub kind of thing, and then we all come back to the tent, like a mile away, and a couple of us decide we're not entirely tired enough yet to go to sleep, and it's like 4 a.m. So we go back into town and we decide to like just roam the streets. And what happened was we went past this like tiny little street, and we could hear that there was a window open upstairs kind of thing in this street, and there was some particular noises coming from this room. Noises that you'd hear from a couple getting very friendly with one another.
Oh
yeah, yeah, they were full on, and we're literally, we're literally stood outside this house at like 4:30 in the morning, laughing our asses off at the sound of like these sex moans coming. Like they just like full on going, ah. And then we laughed a little bit too loud, and then all of a sudden you just hear, wait, stop! I think there's somebody listening. And at that point, we
yell, "Finish her!" You just start playing the Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And at this point, we just lose it. We can't breathe, so we just get out of there. We tell everybody back at the campsite like that we were with, right? So the next night, it's not 3 of us going down this little cramped street. There's 25 of us going down this cramped little street.
Oh, fuck!
We're going down, like marching, you know, in a single f***ing file down this narrow little cobbled street. And we go past the house, and we're like looking in. We're like walking past and like just peering into the window and then just like walking past. And there's like this old couple, like 70 years old, like granny and grandpa. And then in the back of the room, there's like this, you know, 18, 19-year-old couple. And we were like, it was them! It was them! We know it was them! As like 20 people are walking past this window, we realize this street is a dead end. So we have to go to the end and then turn back and then go past the same house again. No! And by the time we'd done that, all 20 of us had gone past. They'd closed the curtains by the time we came back. So my friend has the ingenious idea of getting a piece of paper and posting through their letterbox, "We're always listening." So I have the feeling like this. Oh my god! So I have this feeling like the older couple like picked this up and like, "We're always listening. What's this all about?" And I could just imagine the younger couple just like looking at each other and going, "No idea." Yeah, that's the story of how we were accidentally peeping toms.
But like, can you imagine the other perspective though? Like, imagine like you're just minding your own business in the cabin and you're just fucking and doing it, and you know, a little loud maybe, but it's fine. And then you realize someone's listening and they laugh and run off. Yeah. And then the next day, like an army of people walk by your house twice.
Oh,
They must not have been able to sleep for weeks.
it's like the fucking
They never fucked in that cabin again. Never fucked in there again.
Alright, lit. Well, alright. So, I work, like, I'm a teacher's assistant, and, like, I work at this primary... Ooh. Bruh! Fine. I'm going down a couple shelves. What's What is this? Is this like an intervention?
Do not fuck me!
Just skull it before it fucking gets taken off me real quick.
It's just because it keeps popping up on my cursor, so I have to be careful. The bottle here. Use a bottle. Use a bottle.
So I work in a school, and I'm wherever you're called into is sort of where you go, sort of thing. But I'm mainly based at this one primary school, and every Wednesday I'm down there assigned to this one particular kid, you know, few extra needs, etc., etc. So I'm looking after said kid. And the day before this incident happened, right, I'd been with the kindergartners, and we're all making like little koi fish out of like tissue paper and shit like that. Just so like they've got like a fish template, they colour it in or glue shit all over it, whatever they want to do, and like stuff cotton buds inside it. Cotton, what is it? Cotton wool. They make this little fish and put like a little tissue paper streamer on the end of it, and then they can run around and be, oh, it's a fish, holy shit. The class had done that, right? And they've got like 20 of these little koi fish, these little paper koi fish kite things. So the teacher had hung them up on this string that's strung across the room. So they're sort of like all hanging up with the tissue paper hanging down. This kid I'm assigned to has like an obsession with lighters.
Fuck.
Honestly, he once saw I had like a Zippo that I was just like stuff around the keys. He's mischief maker kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was literally just playing with my keys one day, like I had to get something out of my pocket. Who just?
I didn't yoink it. If
Anyway,
you
I got
asked
something out of
me,
my pocket, but I had my Zippo out, and he like knew what it was straight away. Thanks, mate. Feeling dry. And he's like, "Show me the fire! Show me the fire! Show me the fire!" I'm like, "Nah, dude, I can't do that." It's like this, you know. It's like I'm not even supposed to really have this on me. It was just in my pocket, you know. It's like, "Show me the fire! Do it! Do it! Do it!" I'm like, "Oh, righto." And show him the fire, and he's like, "Whoa!" He's like, "Yes, that's awesome." So I'm like, "All right, that's all I'm doing. All right, now it's going away. It's going in my pocket. All right, done deal, done. Right." So like, I think it was about a week later, I got back, and he had gone into the neighbouring classroom where we'd made all the koi fish and that. And somehow he'd found a lighter in that room. Like, I don't know what a lighter's doing in a kindergarten classroom anyway, but beyond me. But regardless, he's found this lighter, and sure enough, like, flicked it on. He's like, "Yeah, awesome, fire, fire, fire." And then he's gone up to this koi fish and lit it, just thinking like, "Oh yeah, more fire, this would be good."
Oh no!
And it's all like tissue paper, which is like, oh yeah. It's tissue paper, so it's like flammable as shit, and of course it's hanging up, so it just so it's like burns up and up and up, and then reaches the top, and it's just like engulfed, like there's fucking 20 paper koi fish that are just like. The guy that was assigned to him for that day said he left him alone for like 15 seconds too. So he's like, he must have been like doing something, and this kid's just like piss bowled it out and be like, must fucking destroy shit. Found this ladder and boom. Yeah, so sure enough, JT, the other TA that was with him, was like having to put out this mad fire. So since then, it's like, Reese cannot have lighters anywhere near him. Like, you must keep a closer eye on him type thing. So it's like, mad watchful now.
That's epic, dude. I love it.
That's good.
Oh god, that's gotta
Kids
be
are insane, bro.
Rather innocent story. It's a story of me and my brother. I was 8 years old, so he was 22 years old. And him and his friends, they decided to take me to Wet n Wild here in the UK. And if you don't know what Wet n Wild is, it's basically a water park. And it's great for kids and stuff like that. Despite like our age gap, me and my brother have always been super tight, really close. But we play a fight, and we're a bit rough with each other, if that makes sense. It's always been the case. And throughout the day, we were like dunking each other under the water in the swimming pool. And it like gets to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I see him in the distance. He doesn't notice me. He's got these shorts on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna sneak up on him, and I'm going to dunk his ass. So I creep up nice and slowly.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. in the water, just getting closer and closer and closer. I jump on him, get him in a headlock, and start absolutely like splashing him into the water, like practically drowning. Okay? Only to find there's a woman screaming at me, "Stop! Stop! What are you doing?" And then I look up, and then I pull what I think is my brother's head out of the water, only to find it's not my brother. And he had the exact same shorts on. And then I turn around and see my brother and his friends just pointing and laughing at me. And I have honestly, I've never been so embarrassed in my entire life. I was 8 years old.
Oh no, that's right.